Test. Are we here? Audio visual check in the dugout, please. Yes, this is the critical mass edition of the Bone Crusher show. Tonight we're going to go large. We're going to go huge. All right, the game is underway. We are in progress. It is 0-0 in the top of the first. The Sox have a runner on second with 2 outs. All right, thank you, A-Bomb in the dugout. Preach. I understand it's a very nice day in Atlanta, some good weather for some baseball, and that is going to be a single into left field, play at the plate, and we are late. 1-0 Sox. Well, son of a bitch. All right. Well, I made a slight change to the audio video setup. So hopefully it'll be a little bit smoother tonight. Saturday Night Baseball, kids, welcome. If you can't get fired up for this, you're probably already dead. All right, Jimenez is batting now with a runner on second. He comes in batting 242. And he takes a ball there, 1-0. Jimenez with 22 home runs, 53 RBIs, batting 242. 4 likes already, 3 in the box. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Sergeant Gibby's here. A-Bomb is here. And there's a rocket deep in the hole for the shortstop. Can he bail it out? He got him. Yes. Dansby. Deep in the hole. And he gets him out at first. A delayed call by the umpire. So let's see the replay. If they're going to have to review this. Let's see. Well, he threw that from out the outfield, basically. A one hopper to Freeman. Oh. Yeah. This one is going to be overturned. That's coming back. The runner was safe. Yep, he was safe. Dang. All right, that's being reviewed, but we already know that challenge will be, the call will be overturned. So the Sox are going to have, what, 2 on with 2 outs? Most likely. So we're doing a review right now. And they're going to call him safe, just as expected. All right, Castillo, Wellington Castillo. That's a great first name, Wellington. Man, just call him Beef. Beef Wellington at the plate for the Sox. Beef Wellington batting 203, 8 home runs, and 26 RBIs. And A-Bomb reporting that Georgia State came in and took care of business against the Volunteers of Tennessee. I presume that game was in Tennessee. I saw some people from Knoxville that I know on Facebook, and I could tell that they were pretty excited for the game. I remember the coach of Georgia State said, they feel like they had a shot at that game, that they're going in it to win it. And apparently they did. I didn't watch it. 2-0 count to Beef Wellington. When I lived in Knoxville, I was probably less than a mile from the stadium. I mean, just on the other side of the river. And when Tennessee scored, you could hear the crowd go nuts from my place. And as a Georgia fan, you know, that was a horrible sound. You never wanted to hear that. So, way to go, Georgia State. Congratulations. And Wellington hits that to Dansby, who gets the force at second to end the inning, or end the top of the first. 1 run, 3 hits for the Sox, and the Braves are coming up to bat. Tonight's play-by-play reaction, as always, sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. We got a couple blasts for you in the description field. The vintage Schaefer beer hats. Yeah, I used to drink a lot of Schaefers when you're like 14. It was horrible. Commemorate those times. Check out the blast in our description for vintage Schaefer beer hats from treasurehunt.ga. I'll be right back, yo. Ozzy Albies is leading off tonight, Gibby. Yeah, I'm not sure. Uh-oh, we have some buzz sounds. Let's try to fix that. All right, audio check in the dugout. Ozzy fouled that off. It's 0-2. And we have reports of a loud buzz. Okay, thank you, A-Bomb. Champagne broadcast, malt liquor budget. There's a ball to Ozzy, 1-2. I rely on the dugout for the audio checks. When we go large, when we start making money, we're going to have a fancy studio one day. The 1-2 to Ozzy. Fouled off. And I'm not sure why Acuna is taking the day off. Probably, you know what? He's been a little bit of a slump lately. It's a grind. They're probably just going to give him a scheduled day off. But that's my guess. I haven't actually heard anything on that. And the announcers aren't saying anything. Outside 2-2, and I have a scoreboard that auto updates again. How do you like that? I don't know how synced up it's going to be, but 2-2 pitch to Ozzy. He steps out of the box. Ozzy's batting .287. Worth every penny of that 35 mil. And Ozzy gets some contact there and gets that into center field. Drops in for a single. So here we go. Well, I test drove that Audi today. Tell you what, it's going to need some new tires in the next 6 months to a year. The door is falling apart, but other than that, I mean, it drives well. I don't hear any problems with the engine. The transmission seems to shift just fine. I don't know what kind of condition the brakes are in. Still, I don't need an Audi. That's not the fuck I need. All right, Dansby Swanson batting second. He takes a fastball for a ball. 95 on the gun from Lopez. Let me get a cushion, huh? As he takes his lead, a threat to steal. Throw over to first, not in time. Yeah, we've made some changes here at the studio, so I need to move some of this stuff around. Get the proper logos on the screen. There. Analog, son. Well, that's straight enough, right? Another throw over to first, not in time. One and 0 to Dansby Swanson. Now you can't even see the thing. So my head's in the way. Dansby with a base hit down the left field line. That's going to go into the corner. Ozzy rounding second. He's rounding third. They're going to bring him home. Here's a play at the plate, and he is safe. Bang, bang. Ding dong Dansby. RBI double for Swanson Hungry Man Dinners. All right, I'd love to see the replay here because that was a very close play. It looked like the ball may have got there in time. Let's see what happened. The ball definitely got there ahead of him, and yeah, the catcher just took a second to corral that. And Ozzy slid under the tag. Wow. Wow, look at him run around the diamond on that replay. Man, that guy can move. It seems like in the modern game, people are able to score from first a lot more than maybe 20 years ago. All right, Freddie Freeman now. It's all tied up at 1, guys. I think the cat wants out. Let me go let the cat out. Yeah, you want out? You want to go out? I know. Oh, Mr. Gray's out there. The nemesis cat is there. All right. Yeah, the catcher could not field it very cleanly. So a run there. Let's make some changes with the cat situation here. All right. A ball to Freeman. See you later, Mr. Gray. All right, here comes the pitch to Freeman. 2-1 count. Ooh, Freeman misses. He unloads his bat, but comes up empty on the changeup. So it's a 2-2 count. Freddie pulls that foul, 2-2. Matt Bryant. Yeah, we have re-signed Matt Bryant. Man, that guy, I saw the photo of him today. He looks pretty old. A-bomb is almost 50. AARP. All right, 2-2 count to Freddie Freeman here. The pitch. And Freeman makes a little bit of contact there, but he got under it a bit, and that's going to be shallow center field. Out number 1. Dansby has to stay at second. Come on, Dare. All right, Donaldson now, the bringer of rain. Runner on second, 1 out. The pitch to Donaldson is in there for a strike, 95 on the gun. Ooh. Well, Matt Bryant get another lease on his career. Ow! That pitch, the ball gets away from Castillo. Man, did that hit him on the head or something? Dansby advances to third. Yeah, it's probably a situation where he was expecting one pitch, gets another pitch, and it ends up missing him and hits the umpire in the arm. All right, the umpire says he is okay. That's an odd play where the ball doesn't even get any leather by the catcher. Okay. So that moves Dansby to third. 1-1 pitch coming up to Donaldson. Swings and misses at the heater. 1-2. We got 6 in the box. 4 likes. Thanks, go ahead and thumbs up. One-two pitch. That gets inside on his knuckles, and he pops out to the shortstop. Yeah. Unfortunate for Donaldson there. All right, 2 away with the runner on third. There. Matt Sweet swinging Joyce batting .290. 5 home runs and 18 at-bats and 22 starts in limited play. They don't call him Sweet swinging for nothing. He revels the situation. In the dirt, 1-0. So what are your Friday night plans? A little baseball, a little din-din. I had some Waffle House for a light pregame meal. Split a chicken sandwich and hash browns with producer Beth. Upstairs, 2-0 to Matt Joyce. But I got a steak in the fridge. Gonna have to cook that at some point. And Avon with a UGA score for us. UGA, I didn't realize they were playing Vandy today. Usually that first game is like a Louisiana Tech or something. So the Dogs leading Vandy 7-0. We expect them to roll through Vanderbilt. I mean, this is the time of the season where if you're a play-by-play reaction guy, there is too much going on. There's no way to cover it all. 2-1 to Matt Joyce. 3-1. Fastball upstairs. All right, great hitters count. Let's see if they pitch at him or try to take their try out their luck with the next batter. Lopez takes the sign, kicks and fires right down the pipe on a changeup. 3-2. Matt was looking for some heat. Full count, 2 outs, runner on third for the Braves. Matt Joyce waits for the pitch. Here it comes. And just low. Changeup just missed. You could have called that either way, but it's going to be called a walk. Runners first and third now. Here comes one of the heroes of last night's game, Tyler Flowers. He had a huge 3-run homer last night against his former club. I did not realize he was a former Sox. So he had a good offensive night last night. See if he can do that again. We could use it right now. How about another 3-run homer, Tyler Flowers? That's fastball just in the zone for a strike. 0-1. Tyler Flowers, 236, average 10 home runs and 26 RBIs as a part-time catcher. And isn't it about time for Brian McCann to come back? I don't want to rush him, but... All right, the 0-1 to Tyler Flowers. Throw to first. Joyce back in time. So I returned the rental car. I have no car. And I had to order a new bike tire for my bicycle. So I'm the walking man's friend right here. Swing and a miss at the high heater. 0-2. Gas. So I might just buy that Audi. I don't know. We have 3 company cars at work, and sometimes they let me borrow that. Oh, 2 pitch. Pop foul. Thank you, A-Bomb. It's a never-ending saga with the car situation. 8 in the box, 4 likes. Go ahead and thumbs up the thumbs. Thumbs up the thumbs up. And crush the sub. All right, 0-2 pitch to Tyler Flowers with 2 on, 2 outs. Another throw over to first. This guy is just stalling. Come on, Lopez. There's no reason. A-Bomb has joined the Atlanta Flat Earth Society. The 0-2 pitch to Tyler Flowers. Checks his swing. He does check his swing. 1-2. I mean, one hand I can just, give my settlement check to my neighbor, get that Audi, and really not be any worse than where I was with the previous car, but I know there's going to be some maintenance on that Audi coming up soon anyway. It's like, I know, maybe I should get a real job. Outside, 2-2. I mean, the great thing about my job is I have my own office. I don't do a lot. I just sit there most of the time, dicking around. Because when you're like some long digital file, like I might have to do, I mean, that's a lot of sitting around and waiting, basically. It's like click, 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 wait. 2-2. Tyler pulls that, bounces off the third base. The fielder has to barehand it, and Tyler beats it out. And Dansby comes across to score. So Tyler Flower rips that, and it hits the third base, bounces up. The third baseman barehands it, fires over to first, but the speedy Tyler Flowers, somehow beats it out. That's why you hustle on every play. Doink, right off the third base. That's beautiful. Great luck there. And I thought the third baseman did a great job of playing that off the hop, but so 2-1 Braves. Here in the bottom of the first. We got 5 in the house, 5 likes. Thanks for that like. Rafael Ortega, batting .244, comes in next, and we have a new subscriber. I appreciate it. So you're going to see that number on your screen. It's tick up. Boom.
You keep him here while I play with him.
All right. The Menace Society, Mr. Gray, the cat, is here. We're going to let him stay inside so the other cats can go out. So if anybody wants to adopt a cat, got a good one for you. Ortega fouls that off, 0-1. He's recently been fixed and vetted. He's a big guy, great mouser. I mean, he is a big, strong, muscular cat. And he likes to dominate other cats. But he's those kittens in the backyard are his, and he's very good with those kittens. He plays with them. It's like he's a good dad.
He is their dad, though.
Yeah, and he is their dad. I don't think he realizes those are his or anything like that. He's just kind of lonely. All right, 0-1 count to Ortega. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. And Ortega rips that one into right field. Oh, that is going to be just foul into the corner. Man, he got a hold of that one. And welcome to the dugout, Mondo Madera. Mondo Madera, Organic Flat Earth Preppers here. Moderator A-Bond was first. Sergeant Gibby is always lurking. The Dogs are winning over Vandy. Georgia State beat Tennessee. The 0-2 pitch to Ortega. Inside, 1-2. I did not get a chance to share this show all over Facebook. I even joined like the Dish Network Sucks Facebook group just so I could share our games. when I'm moderator and there's a pitch just outside Ortega, 2-2, you guys might not see all this behind the scenes stuff I'm doing, but I'm hustling, I'm working it. Took the family out for a spin. Hop in the car, we're going for a drive so I can get back to the game. And Ortega gets a piece of that one, and it is over the second baseman. That's going to be a base hit. Throw to third is nowhere close. A runner scores. 3-1 Atlanta. Matt Joyce comes around. All right, Ortega. Just out of the reach of their second baseman. And Lopez is not going to get out of this inning alive. It's a Saturday night. Braves are winning. The Hurricanes heading to the Carolinas. And it's going to leave us alone, so not too bad. All right, Billy Hamilton playing the outfield tonight. Acuna has the night off. And Hamilton gets a piece of that one. That's drilled pretty far, pretty deep, off the wall. Ground rule double. Hoo, 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 hoo. It is 4-1. Hamilton smoked it. Flowers scores. That's how it's done, son. Hamilton with the ambush. If you're watching tonight on TV, we are your second screen. Just sync us up with your television. If you have a TiVo or DVR, you can do that. If you're a Dish Network refugee, welcome aboard. This is radio on steroids, and we've got game of the week. It's the Braves and the White Sox interleague matchup, and the Braves have come out with a 4-1 lead in the bottom of the first. 2 on, 2 out. The pitcher, Dallas, is batting. Fastball way upstairs. Lopez's arm might be getting tired. He does not have great control. The bullpen for the Sox up in the first inning. How do you like that? The 1-0 pitch to Dallas. He rips and misses, but man, he went after that one. Dallas batting $115 this season. And his beard is batting .220. Mondo, I don't know exactly what's up with Acuna. I'm presuming he just has a night off. I have not heard. But, he's been a little bit of a mini slump. Probably just a night off. But as soon as we find out, if anybody knows that, let us know in the dugout. Caught some of us off guard. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Dallas. Swings and misses at the high heater. And I love seeing the pitchers coming out swinging. The 2-2 pitch to Dallas Keuchel. And Dallas gets a piece of that. He hits that up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Dallas with a 2 RBI single. And that was a bona fide hit. I think this pitcher is going to be done. 6 runs, 6 hits for the Braves. And there is the jitterbug call to the bullpen here in the first inning. The Braves have knocked Lopez out of this game. The chop has come out. The lights are out on Lopez. We have turned off the lights. You know, usually when they do that, it's a little later in the night, but now the sun's still up a little bit. All right, so we're going to the break. The Braves 6-1 here in the bottom of the first. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is also sponsored by the VHS DigiBarn. Turn your analog VHS tapes into internet gold. Let me try that again. Turn your VHS tapes into digital gold at vhsbarn.ga. Oh, and we just got another subscriber. That number's going to tick up in a sec. Thank you very much, new subscriber. Depending on privacy settings, sometimes I know who it is, and I'll give them a shout out. So if you subscribe and don't hear a shout out, that's because I just don't know who you are. You know, I remember when I was only like 20 to 30 subs behind A-Bomb. Now he's well over 100 subs ahead of me. Man, somebody want to adopt this cat over here? He is causing a lot of trouble. Get it, kitty. Back to the top of the lineup, still in the first. Ozzy leading off. Acuna has the night off. Swing and a miss. Ozzy had a single in the first, and it's still the first. Let's see if he can get 2 base hits in the same inning. That's a ball, 1-1. And we are now up to 145 subscribers. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Make sure you thumbs up too. Hit the like button. Outside for a ball, 2-1 to Ozzy. And Anthony is in the dugout. Chop on, Anthony. Welcome aboard. Modica? How do you pronounce your last name? Modica? 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 Not gonna work here anymore. Got it right the first time. Dang it. What did I say the first time? Modica? All right, 2-2 to Ozzy. And, you know, and I mentioned this, I guess, last night, having a long offensive output, that, you know, that's the pitcher takes them out of their rhythm. We'll see how but Dallas is probably jacked because he had that 2 RBI base hit. If y'all just joined us, the Braves are up 6-1 in the bottom of the first. We just knocked their pitcher out of the game. Their starting pitcher, he only got 2 outs before he was retired. And everybody is scoring, including our pitcher. Full count now to Ozzy. Runner on first, 2 outs. Modica. Modicea? Fouls off. Still full count. Yeah, Mondo, this inning has been going on forever. Six runs in the bottom of the first, and hopefully still counting for the Braves. A 3-2 to Ozzie. Oh, they call that a ball. That looked like a strike, actually. I think that was a strikeout. That was definitely a strikeout. I mean, there might have been some confusion by the catcher. I think that's why they called it a ball, because the catcher was caught off guard there. You know. Dansby Swanson had an RBI double earlier this inning. Back at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs, bottom of the first. And Danny Westbrook's with the scoreboard update. UGA leading Vandy 7-0. And yeah, we talked about this just a little while ago, Danny. What a great win for Georgia State. Crushing the Volunteers. And I lived in Knoxville for 2 years. I know those guys are crying in their beer tonight. They feel like their whole season is over now. But Tennessee will be up for their next game. They'll put this behind them, and, you know, they're not going to let it keep them down too long. But a great win for the Georgia State program. 97-mile-an-hour fastball inside. 2-0 to Dansby Swanson. Yeah, Mondo, it was a strike. The catcher, just like you said, he didn't seem to. He seemed to be mixed up a little bit, and that kind of mixed up the umpire. Swing and a miss from Dansby, 2-1. In the last 10 minutes, Gibby, I don't know where it was when you left to go watch the Dogs, but Dallas had a 2 RBI single. I mean, even our pitcher's getting in on it. 2-1 pitch to Dansby Swanson. Dansby tries to rip it, comes up empty. 2-2. We got 12 in the box, 6 likes. Thank you very much. Go ahead and give me some more likes. No reason not to give the like. We got 145 subscribers. Dansby looking to do more damage. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at the inside heater off the plate. And that will end the first inning. But the Braves crank out 6 runs. 6-1 Atlanta. We're going to the second. More play-by-play reaction next. And we do have a tip jar in the description field, so you can visit one of our sponsors or you can slam the tip jar. I'm going to have some refreshing Coca-Cola. I walked up to the gas station because I have no car. And we were just talking about sodas last night, how bad they are for you, so that made me really want one. Oh yeah, that's refreshing as fuck. If you put the Coke in the freezer for just the right amount of time, it starts getting a couple little ice flakes. And I'm looking out my back window. There are 1, 2, 3, 6 cats. And this cat in here, 7 freaking cats. Only 2 of them are ours. So we need to find homes for 5 cats. Have you heard? And we're back. Sock's about to bat here. I'm on the wireless tonight, so I'm probably moving around a bit more than usual. But you can see that painting of the Atlanta Braves logo. That's not listed at treasurehunt.ga, but it is for sale. And the Braves are going to have an interview during the game. But it's a kid that was at like the children's hospital, so he used to be very sick or something. He's got an eye patch and a man bun. But we'll let it slide since, yeah. Oh, he lost an eye. Oh, the kid's been through a couple bone marrow transplants, man. Poor guy, you know. It takes stuff like that for me to realize not having a car for a couple weeks isn't that big of a deal. First world problems, right? Oh, I guess they're going to spend some time on this interview before the Sox come to bat. All right, we are underway in the top of the second. Dallas deals a strike to start things off. Whoa, color bars. Somebody in the control room made a mistake there. If you're watching the game on TV, you just saw the color bars flash on the screen. You know, you do that at a major network, you'll get fired. Somebody is not paying attention. All right, 1-1 pitch from Dallas. Swing and a miss. 1-2 to Sanchez. That one's in the dirt. 2-2. Burn. 2-2 pitch. Pulled foul. I will trade 5 cats for 1 car. That sounds like a good deal. Sanchez steps out of the box. Ooh, this could be a long game tonight. We're already 42 minutes into this, and top of the second is just underway. And that is going to be a line drive and over the head of Ozzy for a single. I'd say this game's on pace to last about 6 hours or so. And I don't want to start a controversy, but we have a poll question tonight that might start some more controversies. And there is a base hit. So maybe Dallas had too much rest in that bottom of the first. 2 aboard, nobody out for the Sox. Engel with a single. Let go my ego. Engel with a single. And I wish I had the audio. They're letting the kid do the play-by-play. I would love to, if y'all be able to hear that. No wonder this table's so wobbly. This leg's about to come off. All right. Sturdy studio now, right? 0-1. Count to the pitcher. Shows bunt. 0-2. This is Cordero's first career plate appearance. That is you forget about these American League pitchers never batting. So that's got to be, he was not expecting that when this game started. He is not the original pitcher. Showing bunt on an 0-2 count. He lays down a great bunt. He moves the runner over. Flowers pounces on it, throws him out, but wow. His first career base, at bat is a very nice bunt for Cordero. On an 0-2 count, nonetheless. William Northcutt in the dugout. William, you're a Sox fan, right? William asks, why do Braves fans downgrade other teams? Just saying. Why do we downgrade other teams? Do we make other teams worse because we're so good? I'm not sure if I follow the question. Yes, Mr. Gray is still here. And another bunt attempt. What was that? The runners cannot advance. I want to see the replay. Yeah, let's get that cat adopted. No, we better get him out of here. Durr's home. All right, this is Mr. Gray. He is available for adoption. Let me get him on the screen here. Oh, he's stepping on my keyboard. Don't do that, Mr. Gray. This is a big boy. This is a big, big cat. He won't look at the screen. Come on, Mr. Gray, look at the screen. Okay. Get him out of here.
Okay.
Anderson batting now, counts 1-0 with 2 on for the White Sox. And I tell you what, William, the Braves have been a buzzsaw no matter who they played. I mean, with a few exceptions, we've just been mowing them down. The Dodgers, the Mets, no one has been immune to the Braves. Even with the injuries, we're still managing and finding ways to come out with a W. It's a special season for Atlanta, that's for sure. That is fouled off. Count is 1-2 to Anderson. 2 on, 2 out, top of the second. All right, 6 likes in the dugout. Thank you very much. Keep those likes coming. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Anderson upstairs. 2-2. So let me see if I can share this link out for our show to some of the Facebook pages. It's a little distracting doing that while I'm on the air, but it's a one-man show here. 2-2 pitch to Anderson. Fastball inside is pulled foul. All right, count is 2-2 to Anderson. Producer Beth, I just tagged you on a Facebook post. Somebody's looking for some original art for a fundraiser. You'd have to donate it. So, and that's going to be hit right back at Dallas off of him. It ricochets off of him, but he runs after it, picks it up, throws it to Freeman, out number 3. The end, the top of the second. Sox leave 2 on. So it's still 6-1 Atlanta. More play-by-play reaction next. What's that, Producer Beth? Producer's mumbling at me. Danny with the scoreboard update. UGA leading Vanderbilt 14-0. And T-Man, welcome to the dugout. You want to sip of my pop? Oh, Hillary is doing a fundraiser. She wants to auction a piece of original art. But if you have something you'd like to donate. All right, Freddie Freeman is batting now in the bottom of the second. Freeman pulls that one foul. It's 0-2. Freeman comes in with 108 RBIs, I believe, which leads MLB. I mean, he's already got a season's worth of RBIs. Everything else is gravy. Good gravy, that's good gravy. The 0-2 pitch upstairs. 99 on the gun. If he could control that fastball, yeah. Freeman has 109 RBIs on the season, actually. 36 home runs. Batting right around 300. The 1-2, Freeman fouls that off. And T-Man, he says that kid was a natural. You talking about the kid that was being interviewed with Francoeur and Carrie? I guess it was like the Make-A-Wish kind of thing. He wanted to be a broadcaster. Yeah, I heard a little bit of it. If that's what you're talking about, he was natural. He wasn't like acting all nervous or at a loss for words. Yeah, very smooth delivery. You know, he was just kind of talking. You know, he didn't announce it. So yeah, good job by that kid. I wish I could have played it for you guys over. All right, 1-2 pitch to Freddie Freeman here in top of the, or bottom of the second. Nobody out and nobody on. And that's going to be fouled off. Danny says, rev your horns. Atlanta United soars. Oh, man, are the United playing too? The United's playing. The Braves are playing. The Dogs are playing. Do 3 games at once. That's downstairs, 2-2. You know, if you know anybody on the Make-A-Wish Foundation and they have some kids that want to be a broadcaster and they can't get on a real broadcast show, bring them over. This one got the umpire again, and he is hurt. The umpire is hurt. He's hobbling around. That hit him on the foot. Let's see a replay. That looks painful. And it was fouled. Oh, right off the knee. Ah! Direct hit to the right knee for the umpire. And, I mean, that ricocheted off Freeman's bat, ricocheted off Wellington, and so straight up on that knee. That could have broken a kneecap. I don't know if you have any padding on the kneecap. He is still hobbling around. He's smiling though. Get some ice on that, kid. All right, so we're in a delay. They're going to see if this umpire can stay in the game. Can he, can he bend down? If he, maybe he needs to go to be the first base ump for the rest of the night. But he's an umpire. He's going to stay in. And the crowd gives the umpire an applause for trying to stay in the game. All right. Looks like we'll be getting back underway in just a moment. What up, Claw? What's up, buddy? 2-2 pitch coming up to Freeman. We are back underway. Check swing. Full count. Nobody out, nobody on. Top of the second. All right, still full count. And I think the scoreboard we're using tonight, it's kind of a return to basics. It's just the Google scoreboard. It's simple. It's not real robust. Doesn't take up a lot of resources. And that is a ball. That might have hit Freddie. Either way, he's on the first. And this guy, the pitcher here, he can throw at 99, but he's not shown a lot of control tonight. And he did hit Freeman there. Umpire's getting plunked. Batter's getting plunked. Josh Donaldson coming into bat here. The runner on first. Nobody out. Top of the second. I'm the Bone Crusher, and welcome to the Critical Mass Show. We are achieving critical mass in this episode. Swing and a miss at the heater. 0-1 to Donaldson. And I've been meaning to do, I know that when I rewatch this, that my lips aren't synced up with my words. There's like a half a second delay, and we can actually fix that. We need to fix that. Donaldson gets that through for a base hit. He got that right between the shortstop, and they dove for it, but came up empty. So 2 on, nobody out for the Braves in the bottom of the second. We picked up 6 in the first. We're poised to unload some more. All right. Matt Joyce walked last inning and scored a run. Takes that changeup outside, 1-0. Sox having a hard time finding the zone. Nine in the box, 6 likes. Slowly climbing the likes, so go ahead and thumbs up the live stream. That one is low and inside. 2-0 to Matt Sweet Swinging Joyce. So the Atlanta United leading Philly 1-0. Atlanta at Philly, and that's poised to be a blowout. I mean, really, 2-3 score lead in soccer is a blowout. You know, if you're a soccer fan, there's nothing like a good tie. You love a good tie. Swing and a miss from Joyce, 2-1. I mean, that's probably the most satisfying thing in all of soccer is a tie. And how about them Dogs leading Vandy 14-0 right now? And it was, as reported earlier in the dugout by A-Bomb and Danny, the Georgia State Panthers, is that their team? The Georgia State team went in and beat the Volunteers in Tennessee. Just off the plate, I guess, 3-1. Yeah, the umpire's being a bit stingy on the strike zone with these guys. I mean, Cordero throws hard, but not a lot of control. 3-2. Full count to Joyce. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Braves looking to unload right here on the Sox. He pulled that heater foul. Still a full count. Three-two pitch. And Joyce gets a hold of that one into right field, falls in for a base hit. Freeman comes around to score. Keep on keeping on. 7-1 Atlanta. Sweet Swinging Joyce coming through. Freddie Freeman grimacing as he crosses home plate. Hope he's okay. Yeah, if we start unloading here, we could see some of the Braves players get some rest. That might be it for Freddie Freeman. He's going to the locker room. So we'll see if he stays in. That might be it for Freddie Freeman tonight. I mean, it looks like he could stay in. But if we get some more runs, we might as well just let him rest. Tyler Flowers is batting now against his old team. That's a ball. Swing and a miss from Flowers. 1-1. All right, the 1-1 pitch, Tyler Flowers. Low and away, 2-1. This guy's got like 2 pitches. All right, 2-1 to Tyler. And Tyler gets a hold of that one, but it is stabbed by the third baseman who throws it back to second, and that's a double play. So Donaldson got caught off second base. 2 away now on that double play for the Sox. Still have a runner on first. Ortega is going to be batting now. And we got 10 in the box. Welcome aboard. Go ahead and crush the like button. 6 likes. We can do better than that, y'all. Ortega takes that strike. 0-1. Let's get another subscriber check. And how about a shot of dopamine for everybody? That's a grounder and will be an out. So that will end the second. Yeah, Freeman, he was hit on the foot with a pitch, and he grimaced as he came across home plate later in the inning. So we'll see if he gets iced up and taken out of the game. And we just hit 146 subscribers. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, guys. More play-by-play reaction on the other side. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is also sponsored by the VHS Digibarn. Go to vhsbarn.ga and turn your analog VHS tapes into digital gold. Oh, and be sure to check out the blasts in the dugout. I think we got one blast tonight from treasurehunt.ga. There's a sale on the Schaefer beer hats, vintage. So should I buy the Audi, the clown car, or buy a moped? or just wait a little longer. Kibbles and critters thing. Chili. Okay, we are coming back to SunTrust. I almost said Turner Field. Abreu is hit on the first pitch at the top of the third and hustles down. I've never seen anybody sprint to first after they've been hit by a pitch. I like that. I like that. $146 subs. We're coming after you, A-Bomb. Look over your shoulder. That is a bit inside too. Dallas having a little bit of trouble finding his mark. And we do have a poll question tonight. If you go to the information button on your screen, you'll see three things. You'll see a link to A-Bomb's channel, so you can subscribe to him, the other Braves play-by-play host. There's also a link to a video showing some of the original artwork you can get at treasurehunt.ga. And then you'll see our poll question tonight. The 1-1 is inside, 2-1. Sox have runner on first with nobody out, top of the third. Our poll question tonight: conspiracy theory most likely to be true? Question mark. Your options are chemtrails, flat Earth, deep state, new Coke, and Freemasonry. Which of those conspiracy theories are most likely to be true? And we can go over what those are if you're not familiar with some of them. As the night goes on, we'll do that. But that's the poll question. You can go take that, and we'll have the results during the 7th inning stretch. Upstairs, it's a full count now. And I should have taken the new Coke conspiracy theory out and put 9/11 because we were talking about that yesterday. Swing and a miss. That is a strikeout for Dallas. That's his first K of the day. Batter chased that one. Let's see. What most likely to be true? I think I'll fill this out. I'm gonna take the poll question now to get us started. All right, Jimenez batting for the Sox. He takes that inside for ball one. Sox have a runner on first, one out, top of the third. And they trail the Braves 7-1. We got 6 in the first and knocked their starting pitcher out of the game in the first. We went through the entire batting order, and our pitcher Dallas had a 2 RBI base hit as well. So big first inning. But Freeman did get hit by a pitch tonight on his foot. He stayed in the game, but he was definitely grimacing when he was rounding home plate. So they took him down to the locker room to check him out. Don't know if he's going to come back. Acuna has a night off. That just caught the strike zone. 1-2 to Jimenez. you're welcome to comment on the conspiracy theory poll question tonight. If any of that really something you want to rant about. And there's a slow chopper. Dallas pounces on it, fields it, throws it to first, not in time. That was basically ended up being a swinging bunt there. When you hit something so poorly, that works out for you. Jimenez on board. 2 on, 1 out. Seven likes. Thank you for the like. Let's go large on the likes. Thumbs up the live stream. Beef Wellington Castillo batting now. There's a strike. 0-1 to Castillo. That's in the dirt. 1-1. I'm going to go get a score update for you guys on the UGA game here. And the Dogs are up now 21-0 on Vanderbilt. In the second quarter, with about 3.5 minutes left in the first half, Dogs come in ranked number 3 in the country. Swing and a miss from Beef. 1-2 is the count. The Commodores are threatening to score at the moment. They are in the red zone. That game is on ESPN, by the way, if you're looking for the Bulldogs game. Now this time the third base coach gets hit by a ball. But he is okay. Ouch, man, everyone is getting tagged tonight. Ooh. Yeah, that's really not the safest place in the world for old-timers to be standing. And the Commodores settle for a field goal, so the Georgia Bulldogs are up 21-3 now, with 2 minutes left in the first half over in that game. And there is a base hit up the middle, past the sliding Dansby Swanson, and the Sox get a run at 7-2 Atlanta. So Beef Wellington finds the hole there. 1 out still in the top of the third. 2 on for the White Sox. And we will keep those UGA score updates coming. That's popped up. Freeman with an acrobatic catch. Hurt foot or none. Freeman stays in the game and makes an acrobatic catch there in foul territory. I mean, tip drill time. He got a piece of it, bobbled it, stayed with it. And those over-the-shoulder catches are absolutely the toughest. All right, so 2 away in the top of the third. 2 on for the Sox. Engel batting for the Sox. And y'all missed that call. That was a ball, but that is, that is a ball. Never mind. Looked like he made the strike signal, but 1-0 to Engel. Outside 2-0. The 1-1 could not check a swing on the high heater. 1-2. And if anyone has a car they want to sell for about $1,000, and I got to get a real job. What up, Claw? Don't step on my keyboards, Claw. Hey, buddy. That will end the inning for the Sox on that out. Kind of see what happened. I got a cat's ass in front of my face, but and Freeman, ooh, that's a close play at first. We're going to have to see that again. All right, we're going to let them review that. It's my broadcast partner there, Claw. Hey, Claw. What are you doing? What's a big guy? Who's a big guy? Who's a big guy? Who's a big guy? This play is being reviewed. So I'm walking upstairs for a second. Find my dugout. There it is. Now, look out the back window here. It's kind of a slow night. I would expect a much busier night on the beach, Labor Day weekend. All right, let me get back downstairs to this game, son. We are in a break, okay. So let's get an update on the UGA game. All right, well, that's the end of the top of the third. The Braves are about to come bat in the bottom of the third. And with 1:22 left in the first half, the Georgia Bulldogs are leading Vanderbilt 21-3. The Dogs have the ball 3rd and 10 at the UGA 35. Dang, I should have just recorded that and watched it later. All right, so let's take a break, and we'll be right back with the Braves batting. Stand by for news. Tonight's play-by-play reaction sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Go click on sports fans. Do it. Alright, Billy Hamilton. It's gonna be batting now. Swing this 0-1 to start the bottom of the third. This is welcome aboard Saturday Night Baseball. And go ahead and set your calendars. A-Bomb is bringing the game tomorrow. That's in the regular start time of 5:10 Eastern start time. I don't know what that's all about. All right, sorry about the shit. Still messed up. Okay. No. What is wrong with this stupid thing? All right, are we back? Nope. Are we back yet? No. Test. Test. What is it doing? Test. Son of a check. Testing. How you like me now? Test.
When he's brought back up, he will just be added on to that expanded roster, and he is
Hey.
catch that series finale tomorrow. Now, as for the guy Gwinnett just made the playoffs, and they don't want to completely delete that team. But you know, the priority is to win up here, so they are going to bring guys up as needed. Snicker said tomorrow we will not expect a wave of guys. They will be called up as needed.
Hey. Are we here? Are we there?
Tomorrow, when we reach September.
Is this thing on?
This is Ryan Cordell pinch hitting. And it's a little outside from Dallas Keuchel, enjoys a 7-2 lead now after 3 complete. Well, I think you'll see a couple guys come up, you know, but I don't think you're going to see too many come up.
All right, guys. It is the top of the 4th. Atlanta up 7-2, and the Sox are batting.
And it's popped up right behind the plate, and Tyler Flowers on top of the tomahawk makes the catch. Cordell's retired to start the 4th. It's always good to have
One away quickly in the top of the 4th.
give guys a break. You know, so I would be shocked. We'll probably see Camargo spot because some of those guys come up. You know, because they've been here. You know, it's where they.
And we are recovering from another crash, but we will be back shortly.
But I remember Bobby, you know, early on, he never loved bringing a lot of guys up in September. You don't want to mess up the mojo. It's going great there. Not to say that those guys are going to mess it up, but you know, sometimes you can start getting 34, 35 guys in there. It becomes kind of a cluster.
So Larry Garcia, 1 for 2 tonight. He scored the first run of the game. White Sox led this game 1-2.
Okay.
Braves got 6. In the first inning, best plays of the night was...
We're on the backup microphone for just a sec.
Sal Fasano waving home Ozzie Albies.
Gotta get off the backup microphone.
Sal coaching third base for the Braves tonight is Ron Washington. He's down in Texas for Michael Young.
Hey, 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 finally. Okay. Sox are batting now. 1 out. The 3-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. 3-1. And it is good to be back. We'll get the scoreboard up in a second. All that jazz. I'm not even in the dugout. Do that crash. Swing and a miss. Full count now to Garcia. And I'm on my way to the dugout. See how bad this is. 3-2 pitch is going to be hit to Ozzie, and that's going to be a ground out. 2 away in the top of the 4th. All right, I'm back in the dugout, so let's get a audio check, and how about some video to go with that? And we'll get the scoreboard up in a second. 7-2 Atlanta. Anderson fouls that off. 0-1. Game finally starting to pick up a little pace. So how about an audio video check in the dugout? As we pick up the pieces from that catastrophe. And the Mets over the Phillies, thank you for the update in the dugout, Asia Robertson. Now, I think Asia has been here before. It sounds familiar. You're not new, are you, Asia? I think I remember you. And the Cardinals losing 2-0. Thank you for the scoreboard update. Thank you for the audio video check, Anthony. Champagne broadcast, malt liquor budget, hit the tip jar, and we'll get some better equipment in here. I think I need about $10,000 to build the perfect YouTube live stream studio. Line drive, base hit for Anderson. Sox got 1 on, and he's going to try to stretch that into a double play at second. Oh, he's just in there. Head first slide. Just beat the tag. Abreu batting now with a runner on second. Ortega gets to it pretty quickly. Good spin and throw from Ortega. The throw is right into Ozzie's glove, and he might have had it. I don't. It's like Anderson may have missed the bag with his left hand, tucked in his right hand. Well, we'll get a chance to look at that replay about 20 more times, but that is not going to be reviewed. So he was, I guess he was safe, but close play. Inside for a ball. 1-0 to Abreu. And Flowers doesn't come out and have a little chat with Dallas. They're going to talk it over. And can we get an update on the UGA game? It was 21-3. I think they're probably at the half by now. And thanks for everyone who sat through the technical difficulties. Glad you stayed with us. And the regulars know that happens every single game at some point on this show. And it happened so early. Well, I say it happened early, but this game's been going on very slowly. And we might have this happen again. But the frequently buffering stream from MLB.TV is gold tonight, so that's going well. I don't know, I think it's this Linux operating system. Two and one is a count to Abreu. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Sox got a runner on second. And who is ready for some football? Asia Robertson. This guy. Oh, and that's going to hit Abreu. Another hit batter. Everyone's getting hit tonight. Umpires, coaches, players. I mean, if I was a baby and I was at that game, I'd go ahead and leave, because the next one's going to kill a baby. I mean, that kid that was doing the play-by-play from the Make-A-Wish Foundation, you know, he might want to get behind a net. Cardinals losing to Sonny Gray. LOL. And A-Bomb with the UGA update for us is 21-6. Dogs leading Vanderbilt. Man, I should have just like recorded that game and watched it later, but it's Vanderbilt. And Anthony is predicting his eternal damnation down in the dugout. Of all the reasons you could be going to hell, Anthony, what is it this time that is... I mean, you don't believe in God, right, Anthony? If you're an atheist, you should not, you know, you must be kidding the idea of going to hell. So maybe you're not a full atheist. Maybe you just have a hint of doubt. You're not a true atheist believer. You're not a true believer. 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. I mean, if you're a baseball player and you hit a baby with a line drive and kill it, are you going to go to hell for that? Producer Beth says yes. So there's a grounder. Donaldson fields it cleanly and fires it to Freeman in time for out number 3. All right, the Braves will be batting bottom of the 4th. And we will be all right back. Play-by-play reaction, sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Hey, if you're a Packers fan, a Pittsburgh fan, you want to check out some stuff we have in over at treasurehunt.ga. When you click on sports fans, and in the dugout or in the description of the video, you'll see our blast to pick up the vintage Schaefer beer hats. What's up? I did bring that up recently. I don't have that link in the description. In the description the other day. There's no way this wireless device is going to make it. I'm going to put this on the charger, but last time I did that, everything went bananas. All right, is it still working? Is it still working? Audio check, audio check. We're about to get Alright, I didn't screw up the audio. Plugging that into the charger for a minute, did I? Audio check, audio check. Tune in Tokyo. Alright, we're still sounding clear. Alright, looks like it's okay, good. Let's go ahead and come on back then. We're underway in the bottom of the fourth. Atlanta with a 7-2 lead. What about the Atlanta Hawks? Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, I am a Hawks fan. I used to be a much bigger Hawks fan. I just find I don't have the time I used to have to devote to sports. But actually, it's, you know, because I got married, and the wife only puts up with so much of that nonsense. But, you know, NBA basketball has changed. You know, when I was watching Spud Webb and Dominique and the Tree, Kevin Willis, you know, the scores were lower, the defense was tighter, and there wasn't a lot of goofy sounds going on. I will say the players are getting better and better. I mean, it's almost like they're too good. If I watch a lot of college basketball, and if I switch to the NBA after watching a lot of college basketball, or I'm sorry, if I switch to college, watching college basketball after watching a lot of NBA basketball, I realize these college kids are nowhere near, you know, they're not in that level at all. It's a different game. It's like those NBA guys, they shoot, they score every freaking time. I mean, it is. And I'm not going to say the defense is bad or they don't try as hard, but you know, that's just my take. And they'll be running down the court, you know, dribbling up court, and the stadium's playing a bunch of songs and noises, and there is no. I mean, it drowns out the game. It's too much. So I've sort of become more of a college fan than I am an NBA fan. And 20 years ago, for me, that was reversed. But I do like the Hawks, and our boy A-Bomb in the dugout, the moderator tonight, is the premier Atlanta Hawks play-by-play reaction guy, so make sure you are subscribed to him as well. All right, back to the game at SunTrust. Freddie Freeman at bat with his bad foot. He takes the ball 2-0. We got Dansby on first, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth, Braves up 7-2. Sorry, got on a bit of a tangent about NBA basketball, but that, I guess that's just how I feel. And this wireless device is not going to make it the whole game. Freeman swings and misses 2-1. When the battery gets low on this thing, it's going to start getting a little choppy, so let me know if that happens. I'm going to try to put it on the charger between innings. I just need my long USB cord again, and I'll be set. We've moved it, as A-Bomb noticed, we've moved the studio a bit today. Osich, who is this guy? Osich, the Sox have their third pitcher of the night. Their starting pitcher got knocked out in the first inning. He only got 2 outs the whole game before we knocked him out. And their next pitcher, he threw a lot of pitches, and he's probably tired. And Dallas is pitching for Atlanta, and he's getting by. He's doing okay. He's not doing great, but he's only giving up 2 earned runs after 4, and that's a fly out from Freddie Freeman. Dansby goes back to first, 1 away. Jimenez has that, no problem. And again, we want to congratulate Georgia State. Still a fairly new football program. Do they play at Turner Field now? Is that their home stadium? I've been by. I've seen their practice facilities as I was riding MARTA, and that was pretty cool to see their facility. But you know, it's not much room in downtown Atlanta. I'm not sure where they play their games. Is that? And I'm sure this game was in Knoxville. I'm presuming. And there's no way Tennessee would travel to Georgia State. All right, 0-1 pitch coming up to Donaldson with a runner on first. Big cut and a miss from Donaldson. The SunTrust confidence player. You know, I tell you what NBA basketball is becoming more like. It's becoming more like that movie Basketball. Cooper gets his own rebound. 0-2 pitch. Downstairs. 1-2. Asia wants to know, do you ever go to any games? Yes. Historically, if you look over my lifespan, I've been to quite a number. And I got to tell you, the 1998 Atlanta Falcons season, A-Bomb and myself, we were living in Athens. Oh, and Donaldson fouls that right off his leg. He goes down, gets right back up. Walk it off, walk it off. That was the year the Falcons went to the Super Bowl for the first time. We had the Dirty Bird going on, Chris Chandler. Ouch, that looked painful, Donaldson. So that was an exciting season to go to the Falcons games. The tickets weren't that expensive then. I've been to a handful of Hawks games, but not those Hawks games. I guess probably maybe 5-10 years ago or whatever. My nephew's a big Hawks fan. Saw one game at the old Fulton County Stadium for the Braves. It was like and Donaldson is caught looking there. That's a strikeout. 2 away with a runner on first. I've been to probably 2 Georgia Bulldogs games. I live in Athens. I should have gone to a lot more, but I had to work during the games. Saw some Division II college basketball. Upstairs to Joyce, 1-0. I think that's it. I think I've watched some intramural soccer once. Some indoor soccer, I saw that. Minor league baseball, I've seen some minor league baseball. Saw the Macon Pirates. Won some tickets off the radio to that, and the New Orleans Zephyrs. And of course, the Gwinnett Braves. What about you, Asia? Do you ever go to games? Is Asia bringing up the Super Bowl with the Patriots? Yeah, I can talk about that now. I probably couldn't talk about that for a long time. And Tom Brady, after he won that, he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I won it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God." Well, I've got some dirty jokes I won't share about that. Oh, you work at Citi Field? Wow. Well, tell me about some of the, I guess some of the weird things you see there working there that most people want to know about. And Joyce hits that hard, but the second baseman stabs it and throws him out for out number 3 to end the 4th. Still 7-2 Atlanta. We'll go to the 5th now. Cubs up. I keep doing that. Sox up next. We'll be right back with more play-by-play reaction. Here's some. Here's a vintage Atlanta Braves commercial. This was done back when we used to play at Fulco over at Fulton County. And do you remember the pitcher Gene Garber? We'll check this blast from the past.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R. And I say it's
WSB Thruster Night.
WSB Braves Banner Night coming up between games of the July 19th Braves Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar Free Fresca and by WSB Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on Banner Night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R. And I say that because Fresca, WSB Braves Banner Night coming up between games of the July 19th Braves Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar Free Fresca and by WSB Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on Banner Night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R. And I say that because Fresca, WSB Braves Banner Night coming up between games of the July 19th Braves Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar Free Fresca and by WSB Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on Banner Night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R. And I say that because Fresca, WSB Braves Banner Night coming up between games of the July 19th Braves Phillies doubleheader. And that sounds like a lot of fun.
It's brought to you by Sugar Free Fresca and by WSB Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on Banner Night. Braves baseball, a family affair. Hey, let's see what you have there.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey. And say Gene Garber, how do you spell relief?
I spell it B-A-N-N-E-R.
Back
And I
at
say that because
SunTrust,
Fresca,
son.
WSB Braves Banner Night coming up between games of the July 19th Braves Phillies
Their
doubleheader.
audio
And
check
that
every
sounds like a
time.
lot of fun.
It's brought to you by
Charge
Sugar
or
Free
if you
Fresca
compelled
and by
to
WSB Radio, and winners will receive cash prizes with $1,000 going to the best overall banner.
So join the fun on Banner Night. Braves
Sugar-free
baseball,
fucking
a family
Fresca.
affair. Hey, let's see what
Oh,
you
that's
have there.
terrible, kids.
Hi fans, I'm Gary Kinsey.
All right, it's top of the 5th. Braves up 7-2. Jimenez batting for the Sox. Count is 1-2. Nobody out, nobody on. This is the Bone Crusher Show, our Critical Mass edition. Critical Mass. Now, is it repeating itself? What the hell? No, it shouldn't be. Oh, why is the commercial repeating itself? It's on loop. It's a 30-second commercial. If I didn't loop it, I'd have to have more stuff queued up. Yeah. Hearing Gene Garber selling Fresca once is enough. You don't need that on loop, do you? No, Anthony, you want a sugar-free Fresca now. Yeah, have a Fresca. Go nuts. It's Saturday night. And there's a strikeout. One away in the top of the 5th. Sox batting. Dallas's pitch count at 83. You know, if he can just do a couple more innings, he's only giving up 2 earned runs. Let's see if he can get through the 6th maybe and turn it over then. I believe they still have Fresca. And you never see Fresca at the soda machine. You know what they still have? What I like, one of my favorite sodas, the RC Cola. I mean, that should be our poll question. Do you think, if you had to choose between Pepsi and RC Cola, I'm not going to put RC Cola up against Coca-Cola. I'm not going to do that. But let's put RC Cola up against Pepsi. Huh? What I really like are the real sugar sodas, the cane sugar sodas. You know, I'd rather drink the imported Cokes from Mexico than Cokes here. I'd rather drink a Coke out of a plastic bag in the Philippines than a syrupy American Coke. And they had a Coke product out. Well, I'm thinking of C2. C2 was a half sugar soda. They had half the normal sugar. And I didn't mind that because even though it was fructose syrup, it was a lot less syrupy and sweet. RC Cola was invented in Columbus, Georgia, when the Coca-Cola distributor would not give the guy a break on it. I guess he was, and back then it took a pharmacist to make Coke, to make sodas. So I don't know if this guy owned a pharmacy or a drugstore or a grocery store, but the Coca-Cola distributor would not give him a deal. So he said, "Screw you! I'm going to make my own soda," and that's how the RC Cola was born. And I do like Dr. Pepper, but I only drink Dr. Pepper out of a fountain because it's not as good out of a bottle or a 2-liter, you know. Get the Dr. Pepper at the fountain. All right, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Sox are batting. Counts 1-1 to Sanchez. And what about Shasta? Yeah, Anthony, I bet that Taco Bell Pepsi you're talking about, man, that's probably out of a really good quality soda dispensing machine where the employees get the ratio right. Hell, the gas station up the street has this very small soda machine, but it's got the best Sprite I've ever had. Now you can buy your own soda machines these days, your own at home. You know, for a decade everyone was buying bread makers. Now it's those soda machines you can get. Sanchez hits that pretty deep. Hamilton has that. Gets that right in front of the track for out number 3. Hamilton playing center field. Acuna has the night off. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Up next. All right, I'm not going to play the Gene Garber thing again till next game. Now here's another Vintage Braves commercial, but maybe do we want to listen to the audio on this? All right, I'm going to turn down let's listen to the audio, because this is on loop too.
Pete Rose and the Philadelphia Phillies take on the Atlanta Braves Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock.
Now, we're not going to listen to the audio because it causes like a loop back effect. Now, we are in a break. Sponsored by the VHS Digibarn. Turn your old analog VHS tapes into digital gold at vhsbarn.ga. All right, all right, all right. Crusher back. And Flowers fouls that one off. 0-1 to start bottom of the fifth. Seven to 2 Braves. I'm gonna be off screen for a sec here. Flowers strikes out. Osich is your pitcher for Chicago, their third pitcher of the night. Rafael Ortega batting now with one out in the bottom of the fifth. Braves up 7 to 2. And who's going to get hit by a ball next? I mean, umps, coaches, batters. Someone's going to take a ball. Outside, 1-0 to Ortega. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. All right, the 2-0 pitch to Ortega. Fouls that one, 2-1. And we've just been informed that Brian McCann may be playing tomorrow. As we slowly get our lineup back. Man, if these guys like Ortega, Hamilton, Hechavarria, all these pieces have really contributed and helped the Braves keep the winning going even with all these injuries. That is hard to do. 2-1 is fouled off. 2-2 is the count. Going to take one in the foot, and he is limping around, but still in the game. Donaldson, you know, he fouled one off his inside of his ankle and went down onto the ground, got up, and still in it. I mean, we may not be losing any players tonight to injury, but man, these guys are getting banged up a little bit here. I hope they have the refill of oxycodone ready. Ortega strikes out, 2 away. You know, get Freddie Freeman some kratom, some non-narcotic pain reliever for his foot. All right, let me get back over here to the studio. All right. What did I miss in the dugout? Aliens. You want to talk about aliens? Testing. 1 2 1 2. Shit. Is this thing on? Test. Test. I think we're back. Okay. So yeah, aliens got me there, Anthony. Mountain Dew guy. Man, Mountain Dew is for meth heads, right? I mean, that is like some syrupy, sweetie, carbonated. I'd rather drink a Shasta, the Shasta grapefruit soda. Go for that. Asia loves the Shasta. Man, Champagne broadcasts malt liquor budget. All right, Dallas is batting now. He had 2 RBIs in the first. Inside, 1-1. You know, I love to see that when the pitchers get a hit, then when they get at bat, they're gonna there was some swag. So runner on first, and Billy Hamilton. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Dallas pitching, or Dallas hitting, and he swings and misses at the slider. 1-2. And Dallas hits that one hard and just foul. Man, he tattooed it. Still 1-2.
Too much head scratching for
All right, audio check on the backup microphone. Just want to test out the backup microphone. We may need it in a little bit. So test on the backup mic. Swing and a miss from Dallas for the strikeout. That will end the 5th. 7-2, Bravos. More play-by-play reaction. Welcome aboard Dish Network Refugees. Radio on steroids returns after this. And it's sponsored by treasurehunt.ga. Check out the blast in our description on the video. Vintage Schaefer beer hats on sale now.
Here's your peppers. There's a bunch of them.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome to our game of the week. It's the Braves and the Chicago White Sox interleague action. The Braves put 6 on the first and have a 7-2 lead. They come in with 82 wins, 54 losses. The Sox 60 and 74. And we've had a glimpse at some of Chicago's issues. Their pitching. I mean, their pitching staff is, you know, we complain about our bullpen, rightfully so at times, but our pitching staff definitely at another level than the Chicago White Sox. All right, we're underway, top of the 6th. Engel batting. And he takes out the opposite field for a base hit. Let's see if Dallas can get through the 6th. That's all we're asking, Dallas. Was that peppers or breakfast? Not a meth monster, but some of the Mountain Dew flavors are on fire. And that's another problem. All these different flavors of soda. I mean, I've experimented with some of that. It's like, I just keep going back to the basics. I had some sort of strawberry lime kiwi soda, and I was like, oh, this is made for kids. This is, you know, give me an adult soda. I like a really good ginger ale that has real ginger in it, or a root beer. There's a bunt. Donaldson is all over it, and he throws him out at first. The runner does advance, so there's a runner on second. Their pitcher with a good bunt, that's all you can ask from him. And these Chicago pitchers never bat. In fact, one of the pitchers tonight had his first ever career at bat and had a bunt out of it. So I guess they do have bunting. They had some bunting practice probably today before the game. Was that peppers or breakfast? I don't know. We've got some garden peppers. And Durr is watching the game on TV. Let's get a shot of Durr watching. No, you change your mind, Durr? Not a Braves fan. All right. And will the Dogs hold on to beat Vanderbilt? Ground ball. Donaldson fields it cleanly, throws to first in time, and holds a runner at second. So 2 away with a runner on second for the Chicago White Sox. Yeah, Anthony, the Nats are not going away. Kelly B with the late check-in. Welcome aboard, Kelly B. Oh, yes. Yeah, you did hear producer Beth mention the peppers. She pulled some peppers out of her garden. She said, I need to eat those. It's like, man, that's a whole... Here, I'll go get the peppers. I mean, they're not ghost peppers, but these things might be kind of spicy. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, here you go. There's some spicy peppers out of producer Beth's garden. And if you're chopping peppers, here's a lesson for you guys. If you're chopping peppers, some hot, spicy peppers, wash your hands thoroughly before you go to the bathroom. You don't want to get some ghost peppers down there. from personal experience. Kelly with the hey at Anthony, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Kelly. What? Kelly drinks Czech brand sodas. The Kroger, is that the Kroger brand? And Donaldson's gonna throw out another runner. So I think Donaldson got all outs for us. So Dallas gets through the 6 with a little scare, but no problem there. Braves up 7-2, and quietly, Dallas is having a decent game. He hasn't looked spectacular, but you know the good pitchers find a way to get through it. The Dr. Thunder, yeah, totes about the Dr. Thunder. Though it is like Dr. Pepper, and I got to say, with Dr. Pepper, Dr. Thunder, Mr. Pibb, and I know they don't have Dr. Thunder in a soda machine, but if I'm going to drink Dr. Thunder, I'm going to get the cans. I'm not going to get the 2-liter. But good stuff. Yeah, Big K Cola. My brother is all about the Kroger sodas. Dr. Thunder is legit. All right, we'll go to break on that thought. Dr. Thunder is legit, and so are the Braves. More play-by-play reaction next, sponsored by VHSbarn.ga, the DigiBarn. And also brought to you by Honey Boo Boo's Tapeworm Trim Down. Want to lose some weight? Try Honey Boo Boo's Tapeworm Trim Down. You just eat a couple capsules of larvae, and those hungry suckers will burn the calories so you don't have to. Another pitcher for Chicago. All right, I'm going to be off screen probably for a good chunk of this half an inning. But yeah, if you want to order some Honey Boo Boo Tapeworm Trim Down, it's available in wherever ways. And Ozzy has been leading off tonight with Acuna having the day off. And that is fouled off 1-2 to Ozzy. You know what? I think I'm just going to use the backup microphone this inning while this sucker charges. All right, backup mic. Yeah, that's working. What's up?
There'll be a wild card with potentially new ownership in Kansas City next season. I operated toward third. Long throw, bad throw.
That throw is offline. Ozzy beats it out.
Got to it, couldn't make an accurate throw.
So a leadoff single for Ozzy Albies in the bottom of the 6th.
Multi-hit game of the year.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, this is what you talk about.
Mama June. Yeah.
Throw on the run, doesn't like
She lives somewhere in central Georgia.
You know, with that good throw, he gets.
Yeah, McCann, I heard, is going to be back tomorrow. Is that true? I believe McCann is back tomorrow. I don't know if he's starting tomorrow.
It'd have been close.
McCann had to wait for gravity here. And the speed of all these brings in his second single of the night. Here's Dansby. He's been aboard twice. He's had 10 hits.
Yeah, I got the mullet trimmed
And that's in for a strike.
about a week ago or so. Producer Beth does my hair as well. She's part of the glam squad, you know, the behind the scenes team of people it takes to make me look good on camera is extraordinary. And how's the backup microphone? Is that working okay? Dansby Swanson batting. He takes that inside for a strike.
It's quickly 0-2.
0-2 to Dansby.
Congratulate my buddy's grandma.
I got my ears lowered.
Julie Smith-Dixon from Elbow County, 101 years old last week. Watches us every night.
Wow.
So happy birthday.
No question.
Big Braves fan.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, A-Bomb. And thank you, Mondo. 0-2 pitch to Swanson. Inside for a ball.
Culberson comes out on deck, so as we said, I think Geik will be through with 6 tonight. Which
I think that's probably going to be it for Keigel tonight. Dallas is going to have a pinch hitter. Culberson on deck.
Hasn't stood out. Remember, he got hit by a pitch in the second inning. Get him off his feet. Get that checked out. Pitch is
And
turned
Dansby
off.
rips that foul.
Turn on anybody's fastball in the inner half.
Yeah, this might be one of those where Snit took it out of Freddie's hands, let him play for a little bit, grinded it out, might have said, you know what, go get ice on that thing.
Braves can't afford any more injuries.
So it looks like the sorry, it is Culberson's on deck to bat for Freddie Freeman. They're going to take Freddie Freeman out of the game. Dansby strikes out, one away with a runner on first, but Freeman got hit by a pitch in the foot earlier. So they're going to ice up Freddie Freeman, but he stayed in and played after that. So I look like I need a fat blunt and an 8-hour nap. Thank you, Mondo. The glam squad failed to make me look good. Oh God, yeah, I look like shit. Where's my hat? I look tired. They say I look tired, Beth. I need a nap and a blunt. That doesn't sound like a bad combination. You know what? I think I'll take a handful of Ambien here in a second and see what happens. All right, Donaldson batted .258, 32 home runs, 76 RBIs. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. And the bringer of rain also hit his foot. He's going to hit that hard where the third baseman has it for throws him out to end the 6th. I just look tired. That's just my nature. You know, even in junior high, I had teachers come up to me and say, "Who hit you?" Because I have dark circles under my eye. I said, they're just dark circles. Nobody hit me. They just didn't believe me. And as I got older, people just assumed I was on drugs, which, you know, yeah, I'm not, you know, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm a little high. I just don't know it. All right, well, I'm gonna go do a line to blow and wake the fuck up. We got more Braves and Sox coming at you next. Tonight's play-by-play reaction is brought to you by Treasure Hunt. .ga, son. Go get those Schaefer beer hats, brah. All right, Culberson at first, and in relief, it's going to be Martin pitching. He comes in with the 3.02 ERA. Sorry, 3.62 ERA. A 1-3 record though in games, and 5 walks, 57 strikeouts. That is a excellent ratio, brah. All right, let's SunTrust tomorrow. Reactions minute, and we are underway in the top of the 7th. That's a ball. And if you're watching on TV, make sure you sync us up with your TV. Domer Irrigato. Gato. Thunder. Audio check. Audio check. All right, going back to the backup mic, I guess.
2 homers away from a 100 RBI season, something he's done 3 times. 3-time All-Star in the American League.
All right. It's straight. It's straight.
Place on the all-time White Sox RBI list. Remember, this is a charter franchise in the American League.
There's a strike, 0-1. So the Sox have a runner on first, nobody out.
Remarkable player, Jose Abreu, Jerry Reinsdorf, their owner, has said, never wears another.
Johan Moncada batting
He's the first.
for the Sox.
Moncada, their third baseman, batter.
Inside fastball, 1-1.
A small man. It is right now. Look how big. Abreu stands at first base. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's even 10 apiece.
1-1 is fouled off.
Second deck, 1 ball, 2 strikes for Moncada.
Wow, Anthony's spending his vacation time with us. That is, wow, that's a statement right there. Thank you very much. There is a chopper. Martin smothers it, and that as Charlie drops it, and that is a runner on first.
Yeah, I'll see the replay here in a minute. I don't even know if he would have had it if Charlie did hang on. It's going to be bang, bang.
And second. So Martin fields it cleanly. Let's see what happened here. That was a little bit low, but maybe Charlie should have had that. So 2 on for the Sox, nobody out.
I think Matthew Kaminsky just played the Jetsons theme. Here comes Eloy. It's Eloy. Thinking that's what he played.
He's a lot smarter than I am coming out of that stuff. So
We are humbled by Anthony.
The most important thing in this business is know your limit to
And Jimenez batting .246 on the year, 22 home runs, 53 RBIs. And he's got an RBI opportunity here and a chance to get the Sox back in this game.
10 singles.
one double. One extra base hit was a hustle double that was bang, bang play second. So
Let's get Anderson back for more betting.
And there is a drive into left field, a base hit for the Sox, run around in third.
Comes the throw off target.
And they will get one across. It's 7-3.
Singles. And this is getting a little too close for comfort now. It's 7-3.
3 straight singles.
Braves offense got to find a way to try to get a few more. We saw that's not a bad pitch. That's a ball right there.
Yeah, see, I'm not the only one with technical issues. Welcome back, Anthony.
They were able to get 7.
And Anthony, if you miss it, we were pretty humbled by the fact that you're spending your vacation time in Lake Tahoe watching this stream. Now, Mondico may have hurt himself on the single, and then on the next single, he comes up a little gimpy at second.
So let's take a peek. Could he have done something when he lunged at the first base back there?
That's what I'm looking at there.
So they're checking out the Sox player right now. Give me a chance to remind you to like and subscribe. Share it, tweet it, crush the subscribe button, ring the bell,
Run in, nobody out in the
wake the dogs, and call the neighbors, because this is the Bone Crusher Show. And there's a strike. We're back underway here, 0-1 to Beef Wellington Castillo. If your first name or last name is Wellington, your nickname should be Beef.
The second run Chris has given up in his last 8 appearances.
Shot over warming up down there. Big lefty.
That's right down the pipe. Strike 2.
Turns around and playing.
I remember one complaining about that pitch. Just turn around, look at it.
Twins made home run history today. Yeah, nice tease, Anthony.
Over and said, "What's your beef, Wellington?" I like that one. Thank you. 1-2 on, nobody out.
Now, if my Beef Wellington jokes aren't bad enough, I got to sit there and endure Chip Carey's Beef Wellington jokes.
Wow.
What's the beef, Wellington?
Swept the
Ugh.
from Cincinnati. They're down 2-1 tonight.
Is that a pun? I hate puns. Puns are cheap humor.
So the St. Louis Cardinals.
It's got to be a really fucking good pun for me to be down for it. Anthony wishing everyone a wonderful and safe weekend.
Beat Chicago 2-0 today. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Ground ball.
And there's a grounder. Donaldson smothers it. Goes to second. On to first. Double play. That was insane. Just to catch that, Donaldson has to do some sliding. He feels it. pops up, spins, and throws it right on the money to second base, and Ozzie turns it. So impressive double play. You might see that on a highlight reel of this game. That was great defense by Donaldson. Runner does go to third, so there's 2 outs here, top of the 7th. And very important double play there for the Braves. And Sanchez is batting.
Sanchez overpowered with that pitch. Strike one. That's another thing about this club. Gold Glover at first, guy that might win it at second. Dansby Swanson, slick as they come. Josh Donaldson at third. Fall on the ground, or maybe out. There's a defense making plays. A 1 pitch. Just inside corner.
There's a strike 0-2 to Sanchez.
Presented by Georgia Natural Gas. The guys will talk about Dallas Keuchel's 14th start tonight.
Mondo Freeman got hit in the foot with a pitch earlier in the game. Stayed in the game, but I think they decided to go ahead and pull him and ice it up. He was able to play, so it's probably not that bad. But you know what? Donaldson got hit with a foul ball off his inside of his ankle, so these guys are getting a little banged up tonight.
Get the offense back out there for the bottom.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 block.
It's in the dirt.
59-foot pitch to Sanchez was blocked by Flowers. 1 ball.
And DeMarcus Cousins has an arrest warrant out for him. Huh. $10 in the box and 11 likes. Keep hitting the like button. Crush it. Thumb it up.
Now looks picked off. 1 count. It's been that kind of night.
And third base.
1 and 2. Yeah, that one almost hit the third base coach again. I'm telling you, everyone's getting tagged out here tonight. Nobody's immune. If you're a hot chick staring at your phone, not paying attention to the game, tonight's the night you're going to get hit upside the head with a foul ball.
3 Atlanta now. Sanchez putting up a 7th inning.
Fouled off, still 1 and 2.
3 hours here in game 2.
Man, Mondo probably smokes about like an ounce a week, just rolling them fat blunts.
Base runners all over the place. 22 hits, 10 runs, and 15 men left on base to this point. As this one's
Yeah, that is golfed into right center field for a base hit.
Sanchez on his way to
That's an RBI double for Sanchez. 7-4. So that lead is deteriorating for the Braves.
Purely reminiscent of what happened last night.
Man, how important was that double play? That's gonna. That could prove to be very important.
So hard. Second base, you wonder if it popped off. So what was? See what Dansby's looking at here.
His left knee shimmer on there. Ooh, even there. The glove came off the bat. Not so sure that's what the replay rule was intended to do. Seems like you ought to reward a base runner for that kind of hustle if you come off the back for a split second.
Engel's batting. He takes a strike 0-1.
Body part on the base. The injury is tough to keep the tag on. Just
Half O a week.
such luck.
That is heroic still.
So Martin gives up.
You are a hero, Mondo. And I don't use that word too often, you know. But a half ounce a week, that's.
On deck if the inning gets that far. If it does, you might see
That is heroic, sir. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Morning go 0-2. let this one slip through our fingers. Braves led it 7-2. So they led it 7-1 after 2. Nationals already beat Miami 7-0. That's your watching our game tonight. Hoping that the White Sox can come back late. They've handed the Marlins their 14th straight road loss. And Nationals Park tonight.
Who is a douche, Anthony? Mondo finally gets the game on TV now. I need to get myself on live stream. Yeah, the Mondo Show coming soon to a stream near you. It's the Mondo and Blunt Show. Like every half inning. Hang on. I gotta twist a large one here.
Pitch number 23 from Martin to Adam Engel is on the way.
The 1-2 pitch to Adam Engel, pulled foul. Boogie. Oh, that's the guy's name? Boogie Cuz? Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Forcing him to finally make a mistake.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, a lot of these professional athletes are douches. They're cocky, arrogant.
It's still 1-2. Cardinals and Reds had a doubleheader today. They've got another one tomorrow.
The Mondo Ganja Blunt Show.
And weather messed up things in St. Louis, but all's right with the Cardinals after they swept it.
.com.
Back winning the 9th tonight in Game 2.
All right, 1-2 pitch to Engel. Fouled off. The Lit as Fuck Show.
That's got to be down and away right there. And I think you do that. Get yourself a swing and a miss. That's all about location.
They're having a little mound meeting there.
Moncada and Jimenez all single to start the inning. Castillo hit a great double play. Homer Sanchez double home the second.
The 1-2 pitch to Engel.
He's in second with 2 outs. Engel, another foul ball.
Fouled off, still 1-2, and we're gonna try again to switch back to the primary microphone. So let's get a audio check. Check 1. Okay. Yeah, thumbs up the live stream for the Bone Crusher Critical Mass Show. Nothing will ever be the same. We're going pro. Ah, shit.
He's going to be safe, and the White Sox have scored another run.
All right, there's a single out to right field, and that might be an error. Joyce had it, but couldn't come up with it. He was there. That is unfortunate.
Break his bat, but yeah, they score it, but I would imagine that's going to be an error right there.
So Matt Skoll is announced. Chris Martin didn't have it tonight. 3 runs, 4 hits so far.
Now, Chris Martin could not get out of the inning, and that is the jitterbug
7-5 is your score.
called to the bullpen. Damn. All right. We're going to take a quick break and come right back at ya.
When I say Italy, what comes to mind?
Ragu spaghetti sauce.
Oh my gosh, Capri was marvelous.
Home of Capri Sun.
Side views are traveling to Sorrento. Pirello tours. Oh, Pirello tours.
The Mafia.
For sure.
Perillo. Hi, I'm Steve Perillo of Perillo Tours. With over 70 years of tour experience to Italy, it's no wonder Perillo Tours is synonymous with travel to Italy.
I think of the culture. I think of Perillo Tours taking me to all of the areas that were important to me.
The history, and to walk up to certain areas and touch a wall and think, well, this wall's like 3,000 years old.
Being on a Perillo tour on our anniversary was better than anything I can remember ever on an anniversary.
Except for the
I
orgy.
personally approve every itinerary to ensure a stress-free, once-in-a-lifetime vacation. Salute!
Call now for your free brochure and insider's guide. Call in the next 30 minutes and get this free $100 gift card. Call 800-431-1515. 800-431-1515.
All right. Sox have a pinch hitter. Sean Newcomb is stepping into the game here.
Sean Newcomb is on the mound. His ERA has been going the wrong way now for the last 13 appearances. He's given up 11 runs in his last 12 innings. Gotta get Sean back on the team. A good spot for him to do just that with 2 outs.
Outside, 1-0.
Breaking ball, strike 1.
Oh, that's called a strike, actually.
You gotta get yourself out of this inning right here. Get the offense back out there.
So it's a 2-run game now.
Line drive to center.
There's a pop-up to center. Hamilton's got it.
That finally stops the play.
Out number 3.
Chicago scores 3 times on 4 hits. They make
All right.
a game of it. Time to stretch. The game was started by Dallas Keuchel. The stretch will be started by Jerome Chirinos.
Time for the 7th inning stretch, and let's go back and see what the results are of our poll question. Conspiracy theory most likely to be true: chemtrails, flat Earth, deep state, the new Coke conspiracy theory, or Freemasonry. Which of those conspiracy theories are most likely to be true? I'll give you another half inning to take our poll question tonight by clicking on the information button in the top right of your video screen. Olive Garden. Yeah, let me go to the Olive Garden and get the bologna Alfredo. I'm so hungry I could eat at Olive Garden. Ah! Ooh, definitely chemtrails.
is going to come on and pitch. He too is a swing man. He's made 8 starts. And over his last 5 relief appearances with the White Sox, it hasn't gone well for him. 8.0 ERA, like Sean Goodgood. 11 runs, 6 hits, 12 and 3 defense. We got the final out of the top of the 7th. Let's see what the Braves can do with Detweiler.
Let's see a runner 2 hit push across here. Just gives you a little more breathing room.
Well, that's why the Braves been so good. 7th inning and later. This would be perfect time.
Have a good trip to Chicago. Probably gonna get some good hot dogs while you're in town.
White Sox bullpen.
Should be some good weather this time of year. All right, bottom of the 7th is underway, and Matt Joyce is batting. He's going to try to make up for that fielding mistake that cost us a run. Undercover angel, midnight fair. 1-0 to Joyce is foul.
That's a suburb of St. Louis, which is Missouri State. Went to the big leagues for the first time with the Nationals. He was the 6th overall pick in the draft 12 years ago.
I was used as a starter reliever, a little bit of everything in Washington. Just never really found his niche there, though. I was up and down.
Remember 4 years ago, Detweiler was briefly a Brave.
The 1-1. That's going to be a ground out, 1 away. Now, I've read about chemtrails before, but it's been a little while. Is that where they're dropping things in the exhaust? You see some of the planes have, and living in Warner Robins, Georgia, near an Air Force base, we saw a lot of planes with, you probably see this in Atlanta too, near the airport, a lot of planes with those white clouds coming out. Now, but I understand part of the conspiracy theory is that they're putting something in those trails, and those things, they fall back down to earth. I need to reread that.
Went to independent ball. 2018, he worked his way back, and that's when the Seattle Mariners came and got him from New York.
Yeah, well, we look forward to a live look-in from A-Bomb in Chicago. If they're playing when the Braves are playing, we'll be able to. Is it a Chicago Braves game? Did you say it was a Braves? This was not a Braves game. Flowers hits that foul and out of play. All right, I'm gonna call myself one more time. Three in one count to Tyler Flowers.
7-5 Braves have the lead. White Sox will have.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 3-1 pitch to Tyler Flowers, and he fouls that. Full count. Population control, huh? That sounds familiar. Yeah, they're government's controlling us with chemtrails. That's outside for a walk. Flowers on board again. Now I have to turn my camera off for a second so y'all can't see what I'm doing. Oh, what? None of that. I hit that too hard. It went right through the pipe. There you go. It's the dugout right there. Bam. Quarter a month, Mondo. Quarter a month. There is a base hit down the third base line. Flowers has to throw anchor at second. So 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th. Braves need to get some more runs here. We lead 7-5. Man, Mondo, when I was in college, I was a freaking chimney. Ask A-Bomb. And Billy Hamilton, who is the 4th fastest this season from home to first. Boy, man, the stats they're able to collect these days is amazing. A-Bomb says those are harmless trails. I know A-Bomb's a bit of an aviation aficionado. Done a bit of plane spotting. Take play-by-play announcing and go to the airport and do it with planes, and that's what plane spotting is. And A-Bomb has one video. If you go back to his channel, I know most of you are subscribed to A-Bomb, you have to look back, I guess a couple years, you will find him at the Atlanta airport doing play-by-play calls of planes flying in and landing. It's amazing. You will not be disappointed. So if he says, you know, I would consider him a pretty good person to talk about chemtrails. But I like hearing both sides of the story. 2-1. Now, are they also doing with these chemtrails what's called, I guess, seeding the clouds, or trying to manipulate to cause it to rain in areas where there's a drought? I don't know how far we are advanced in manipulating the weather. Not very far, but I understand that's a thing. I mean, you know, I research this stuff, I look it up, I learn it, and then I forget all about it. Hamilton takes that for a ball, full count. So we've got 2 on, 1 out, full count. And the 4th fastest man in the league this year from home to first at bat, Billy Hamilton. How long has Coast to Coast show been going on? Well, what you guys know today is the Coast to Coast show with A-Bomb, and there's a walk. Bases are now loaded for the Braves. I mean, that show is less than a year old. That really got going, I guess, last football season. So it's still a pretty new show. But that is not the extent, you know, of A-Bomb's broadcasting experience. So he is a pro. Make no bones about it. Looks like a call to the bullpen, the Jitterbug. Call the bullpen, the cell phone provider for old people. So they're going to have a break. So they are seeding the clouds. Well, I guess every little bit helps, you know. I wish we could manipulate the weather better. But it's hard to even, the weather forecasters, they can only really be accurate a day or two out. I mean, you can't, you know, if someone gives you a 7-day forecast, and my family will do this. My sister will call me up or something, and she's looked at the 10-day forecast, and she's like, you know, in 2 weeks from now, you're going to be getting some really bad weather. You know, be careful. And of course, it never comes to fruition usually because the weatherman cannot predict the weather that far out. Oh, producer Beth wants to know about bombing the hurricane. Are we going to nuke? You're talking about nuking the hurricane? Huh. You know what? I think we'll just not do that because obviously the radiation would be devastating. Women are big on the long forecasts. I don't know if that's a double entendre, but not bad. Nukes are a awesomely bad solution for a hurricane. I mean, that is just so outrageous. All right, but meanwhile, at SunTrust Park, Ronald Acuna Jr. comes in as your pinch hitter with the bases loaded. Juiced. Bases are loaded. And the pitch to Acuna. That's in the dirt. Does not get far away enough, though, from the catcher. A few more feet, and we might have had an attempt for Ortega to go on home. I think it's Ortega at... Well, it's either Flowers or Ortega at third. I forget who's all on after the break. Yes, Mondo, we have Acuna at bat now. Pinch hitting with the bases loaded. Go ahead and hit record. Because we predict something big here. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a swing. And that's going to be a pop out to left field. The runner, Tyler, tags up. And he is going to come in safely. RBI, sac, fly from Acuna. Nice work, Junior. Nice work. You know, he wanted more. He wanted a lot more. But it's 8-5, Atlanta. We all wanted the grand slam, didn't we? Acuna wanted the grand slam. But we're going to take one. Acuna's all smiles, though. I never noticed that A-bomb with women in long forecasts. I will pay attention to that. I didn't realize, my sister does it. I didn't know that it was particular to women, but that does make sense. They throw over to third to try and see if Tyler had tagged up, but no go there, and it results in a balk. So that is an unusual play. Herrera tried throwing over to third just to make sure that in the previous play, Tyler had tagged up correctly, but he doesn't come set and actually balks on the play. Runners advance to second and third. And so they are going to intentionally walk Ozzie, and the bases are now loaded again. Dansby Swanson Hungry Man Dinners steps in with 2 out. And they do this for the, I guess, the lefty-righty matchup here. Man, if I had a $100 million professional baseball contract, I'd have a shit-eating grin all the damn time. The sacks are packed, A-bomb. Dansby takes a close ball there. That was just low. Good eye, 1-0. Yeah, someone's trying to call me on Snapchat. What's up with that? Yeah, there's a strike to Dansby. 1-2 is the count. Got 12 in the box, 11 likes. Thank you very much. Make sure you thumbs it up. And that pitch is going to get away from the catcher again, but he not far away enough for the runner to advance. So 2-2 count. Bases are loaded for the Braves. Dansby Swanson batting. It's the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. And I bet my microphone's going to start buffering soon. Two-two pitch to Dansby. That's a ball, full count. All right, I'm going to call this off screen. Ball 4. Not even close. 9-5 Braves. Bases still loaded. All right, Ortega crosses first for a run, and RBI 60 for Swanson. Culberson batting now. Bases juiced, 2 outs. And there's a pass ball. A run will come across this time. And that it's been sloppy behind the plate for a while now. So Hamilton comes home on the pass ball. That might be a wild pitch, but I mean, the Sox have shot themselves in the foot here. They were within 2 and just gotten sloppy. All right. 1-0 pitch. Foul. Okay, okay, okay. 1-1 to Charlie. That's fouled off. All right. I guess we're going to retire that microphone for the night. All right, 1-2 pitch coming up to Culberson.
The 1-2 pitch. Here she is. Swinging again, a miss. And that will retire the side. An ugly pitching inning for
Strikeout, and that's the end of the 7th.
4 walks to score. The Braves stretch the lead to 5.
Dumerigato, Mr. Roboto. My brain is IBM. All right, the 8th coming up next. Hey, let's get it. Let's do it. Acuna stays in, plays right field. Swarzak is your pitcher. Swarzak a 3.97 ERA. But some said he has been a little un-Swarzak-like as of late. Top of the 8th is underway. Swing and a miss.
So good for that 17-inning score straight earlier this year. It's couple of outings for scores after 3 runs over 2/3 of an inning. This has been
That's in the dirt, 1-1.
a real struggle for both pitching staffs tonight. Braves have 1-1-2-3 inning pitched. The White Sox have 1-1-2-3. Yuri Garcia, their leadoff hitter, has been on base once. He scored the game's first run in the first inning. And it's lifted toward left.
There's a pop-up to left. And Ortega's got that one away.
And here's Tim Anderson. Braves have scored 10 runs again tonight. Back-to-back games with double digits against Chicago. Join us Tuesday, September 17th for the final bobblehead game of the year. It features Henry Aaron presented by Napa. And then Bobblehead honors the 50th anniversary of the team's first division title at 69 after
Watching some Braves and watching some Mexican soccer at the same time. Man, multitasking. Oh. Yeah, I guess Mexican for Golovkin is at work probably. Sometimes he listens at work. So if he is listening, shout out down the line. I don't think we've seen him tonight.
Town of Braves country, Hillcrest High School in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
2-0 to Anderson.
White Sox took him in the first round in the 2013 draft.
2-0 pitch to Anderson.
White Sox organization
Just caught the plate, 2-1.
got to the big leagues June 10, 2016, when he took the place of Jimmy Rollins. Was designated for assignment.
Yeah, it was one of those things they played.
I don't know, maybe Mexican for Golovkin got tired of the Cracker show and found something better to listen to.
In the middle of a 6-year contract. A couple of club options will take him potentially through the 23 and 24 seasons. For him and for the White Sox, they take the next step. He'll improve his team.
And that's going to be hitting the hole. Dansby cannot throw him out. It was too fast and that was too tough of a throw.
Shortstop.
So runner on first for the Sox. 1 out, top of the 8th. Braves leading 10-5.
Once it hit the ground, he just couldn't get over there quick enough, and Anderson outran it.
Again, Anderson runs hard. That gives him 44 hits this month.
Hit the players, man.
Swanson just could not get enough on that throw.
Let's check out that left upper arm of Abreu.
Inside.
Hit it with pitches and back-to-back.
1-0 to Abreu.
It was an ugly-looking welt after the first one, and then next time up, Abreu got hit almost the identical spot.
Two and 0.
Two balls, no strikes to Abreu.
Let's get another double play right here. There's a grounder. Donaldson to second for 1. On to first. Double play.
That's going to get anything back on the beat. Anderson and Abreu are retired, and the Braves have a shutdown.
Now, Donaldson's defense tonight has been stellar. All right, going to the bottom of the 8th. And we'll be right back. Sweetie dear. You're on TV, dear. We're in a break. She's put herself on camera. And there's a nice butt to the face, ass to face, ass to face. We don't need that. Maybe everyone on TV would like to see your ass. So let's get everyone a nice.
Don't do that. Stop that.
People don't even know what they're seeing. There you go. That went south fast. The ass cam. Ass to face alert.
Holding an umbrella as he runs the bases. And then we did ask him if this is going to be a season-long thing that happened during Players Weekend. He said he doesn't know yet, guys. We haven't seen a home run yet, so the next home run we see, we're going to find out if this
A-bombs all over the place. He is literally coast to coast, Chicago to Panhandle, and beyond. Kelly's calling for the sweep. That seems very doable right about now. Donaldson, the bringer of rain, gets into one. The outfielder is retreating, and it is gone. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, the bringer of rain, connects. (11-5), Bravos. Well, Donaldson, great night for him defensively and now offensively. And they've got the umbrella down in the dugout. Donaldson is going up and down the dugout with an umbrella after that home run. He is greeted in the dugout. I don't know who had that umbrella ready. And they're throwing popcorn at him, but that's fun. That's a lot of fun right there. Huh. I've never seen that before. And that one is still being tracked on Doppler color weather radar. And that pitch almost hits Hechavarria. 1-1. We might have to resign him, Anthony. But right now, I gotta agree with that. Swing and a miss. Hechavarria chases the high heater 1 and 2. You know, the whole umbrella thing was fun, but we gotta be careful it doesn't turn into basketball. You know, I don't want synchronized touchdown dances in baseball. You know what I'm saying? But that was entertaining. And they did it in the dugout, so you know it wasn't like doing it in the end zone or something. There's a strikeout on Hechavarria. It's not like he was doing it at home plate. Now, see, Kelly B, that's where I think that would be going too far. Keep it in the dugout. If he starts running the bases with an umbrella, that would be redonk. That'd be hilarious. No, you know, but that would set a precedent. We don't want that behavior. Well, that's just my take. Yeah, I think Kelly's probably a younger person, and I think the younger folks in sports we're going to see a little bit more of that, and it's just supposed to be fun. Maybe they will do it, you know. Maybe the like the third base coach can have an umbrella on standby and hand it to him as he crosses third. And welcome to the dugout, Joshua Mashburn. The MASH unit has arrived. Tell you what, the Sox need a MASH unit right now. It's 11-5 Braves, and if you're just joining us, the bringer of rain went yard. Flowers strikes out, 2 away. In the bottom of the 8th. Ortega coming to bat. Kelly B says, I'm older than all of you. I don't know. I mean, A-Bomb said he's virtually a member of AARP. And Kelly B, I would never ask your age. All right, out number 3 there, ended for the Braves, but Donaldson made it rain. That was fun. Kelly B has a daughter that just went to college, and I'm not a teen mom. I mean, you might be about my age. I don't know. Well, get yourself some mom jeans and get a margarita up, because the Braves are just 3 outs away from winning game 2 in this series with the Sox. Anthony's in the Over the Hill Club. You know, if I had to guess people's ages in here by just chatting with them, maybe I'll try that later. Let's see, I try to guess how old people are. Now we've got some clues on Kelly. You know, if her daughter just went to college and she was not a teen mom, then she's probably in her 40s. Maybe late 30s. We do have a senior discount at treasurehunt.ga. Everyone who's over the hill gets, I don't know, look at some special old people discount.
Well, in case you missed it, we caught up with Dallas Keuchel and Tom Glavine on pregame coverage today. Now you can head over to Fox Sports Braves to watch the two lefties talk all things baseball and shoot the game of pool. I'll let Tom scratches on this thing shot. That's how I have it. Did we have fun after one? No, I forgot to ask. Probably would remark we should shot that video. What do you want? We were told the game was kind of like this one. Yeah, it was long and boring, and eventually no one ended up. I think everybody ran out of questions before they could clear the table, which doesn't surprise me. Josh Donaldson, bringer of rain, hits a home run. Oh, that was, I'll tell you what, that just made my night right there. And the umbrella coming in. Don't you love that August script? I knew we were going to talk about that. We touched on it earlier in the night. Kelsey had a report of Donaldson.
All right. Top of the 9th. Braves with a 6-run lead, so this should be it. A-Bomb says this is his summer of 50. That does not sound right. I know you've mentioned that before about AARP and stuff. So now I have to think about how old am I, Producer Beth? Okay, I'll be 46 next month. Kelly said.
How old are we?
Well, Kelly says I'm wrong.
No, we don't know.
1 out. The weights are over there. Well, Joshua, happy birthday in 3 months, about to turn 40. You know, turning 40 is like looking down the barrel of a wasted life.
Wasted life?
I wrote a whole stand-up routine about turning 40. I never did it. Oh, actually, I did it on YouTube. I did a sit-down. There's a strike to Jimenez, 0-1. Mondo says, Kelly B, I say you're a foxy 55. Haha, looking young. Well, if she has a daughter just went to college, the girl's got to be, what, 18? So I would say 55 is probably a little old. I would be surprised, but you know, women can have babies into their 40s, so Mondo might be right. But I'll never ask, because you don't ask a lady her age.
I would think games like this against the White Sox, Toronto, very much trap games.
Brought up with George Carlin, Cheech and Chong, Richard Pryor, and no safe spaces. Oh yeah, don't get me started on millennials. Millennials wear shorts to work and take naps. I actually like that part of millennials.
You know, they may stay there longer.
At my last job, there was a lot of millennials and a few, baby boomers, and the baby boomers just don't understand millennials. I mean, I get it. I understand why you're napping. I've got no problem with it. But the baby boomers were outraged that someone would be sleeping on the job.
Braves don't see them very often. These are hard games to play. As this one smashed toward third, Donaldson right there.
Donaldson with another good defensive play, 2 away. 1 out to go for the Braves. 18 in life to go. Little Skid Row reference. See, I don't know. Kelly says I was wrong about her age, and now she says Mondo's wrong. Maybe she froze her eggs and had a baby late. A firefighter in high school. I've never met anybody in high school that was also a firefighter. That's pretty young. Outside, 1-1 to Beef Wellington Castillo. Sox down to the last out, down to the last 2 strikes. Reminiscing on some George Carlin. Yeah, I saw all the Cheech and Chong movies when I was a kid. And man, seeing those guys, they got back together and did some touring. Cheech and Chong did. All right, down to their last strike. Atlanta fans are on their feet. Josh Tomlin is pitching. He's going to try to end the game on this pitch. Low and away, 2-2.
2-2. Addison Hera from the Make-A-Wish Georgia Foundation, our guest broadcaster.
And I'll tell you about, Mondo, I would never try to guess at a woman and say she's 55, because if she's younger than that, she's going to be offended. All right, the 2-2 pitch is going to be a pop-up to center, and Hamilton is there, and that will end the game. The Braves win 11-5. 11 runs on 12 hits. The Braves did have 2 errors. Sox 5 runs on 13 hits tonight. It was all bravos with a 6-run first, and we never looked back. Chop on, game, good night, victory blunt time. Oh, I haven't seen Chong's new stand-up. I'll have to check that out. Thanks for the tip, Anthony. Welcome back, Joshua. Kelly B, we're going to find a proper way to figure out your age. We're going to have to do that. Thank you for being here, Anthony. shout outs coming down to A-Bomb, moderator in charge. And A-Bomb has got tomorrow's game. So let's go ahead and take a look at the upcoming reaction schedule here. Let me just pull up the Brave schedule. I'm supposed to fill the slate out, but I never do. I don't know why. I'm so effing lazy. But we are pulling up the Brave schedule now. Tomorrow is a 5:10 Eastern start. A-Bomb has that. If you're not already subscribed to A-Bomb, make sure you do that. Then we're going to have another 2-game series with the Blue Jays. Monday is a 1:20 Eastern start. Now that's a holiday, so we might have that game for you. That's going to be a game time decision. Tuesday, another game with the Blue Jays, 7:20 Eastern start. And then the series you guys have been talking about in the dugout, the Nationals. An important game with the Nats. We'll have a 4-game series. All Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6:20 Central, 7:20 Eastern. And then a week from tomorrow, an afternoon game. So we'll have a vast majority of those for you to react to. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and A-Bomb's channel. And boy, dog season on the way. Falcon season's about to kick off. It's going to be very busy for the play-by-play reaction guys. But we'll get as many of those in as possible. So on your way out, make sure you like and subscribe. Peace out, Kelly. Sweep tomorrow, Gibby. You are welcome, Mondo, and I'm going to do a victory bat toke for Mondo. 2 tokes, that's all you need, Mondo. Alright, guys, we will see you on the flip side. Yes, it was a pleasure, Anthony. Thanks for being here. And thank you, Dugout, and thank you, Bone Crusher. Joshua, she's got a daughter in college, and she wasn't a teen mom, so she might, yeah, she could be about your age, Joshua. She might be in her late 30s. I'm not going to ask.
Well, then she's not older than you all. She's actually...
Man, we're all getting old as fuck. Shit. String cheese is going to outlive us all.